Are you going to stay in Hong Kong and be famous, or are you going to go to the United States and be famous, or are you going to try and eat your cake and have it too?
I am going to do both because you see, I have already made up my mind that in the United States, I think something about the Oriental, the true Oriental should be shown.
Hollywood sure as heck hasn't.
You better believe it, man. I mean, it's always that pigtail and bouncing around, chop, with the eyes slant and all that. And I think that's very, very out of.
Is it true that you were the first job you had was being cast as Charlie Chan's number one?
Yeah, number one son. Yeah.
No, they never made a movie.
No. They were gonna make it into like a new Chinese James Bond type of a thing. Now that the old man Chan is dead, Charlie is dead, and his son is very young.
But they didn't do that.
Yeah. Batman came along, you see, because and then everything was starting to be going into that, that kind of
which you were in. But
by the way, I did a really terrible job in that, I have to say.
Really? You didn't like yourself? I didn't see one. Let me ask you, however, about the problems that you face as a Chinese hero in an American series. Have people come up in the industry and said, well, we don't know how the audience are going to take a non-American?
Well, such question has been raised. In fact, it is being discussed, and that is why the Warrior is not going to be on.
I see.
You see, because unfortunately, such thing does exist in this world. You see, like I don't know, certain part of the country, right, where like they think that business-wise it's a risk. And I don't blame them. I mean, in the same way, it's like in Hong Kong, if a foreigner come and became a star, if I were the man with the money, I probably would have my own worry of whether or not the acceptance would be there. But that's all right, because if you honestly express yourself, it doesn't matter. See?
Are you? How about the other side of the coin? Is it possible that you are? I mean, you're fairly hip and fairly Americanized. Are you too Western for Oriental audiences? You think?
I'd be old man, like how? I have